We are talking MLS All-Stars versus Arsenal. They're a preseason friendly. Quite excited about this match, actually. Quite interesting to see. Well, first of all, who's going to show up on the All-Stars team? Martin, have you got any idea?
Yeah, it starts to look like a world dream team of about 10 years ago. You've got so many sort of aging, half-retired European greats playing. So last season, Kaká, former World Player of the Year, Brazilian AC Milan legend, captained the MLS All-Stars. He's back this year. David Villa, great striker for Barcelona, who won the Champions League a couple of times. He'll be there. Didier Drogba, another Champions League winner. Pirlo, Andrea Pirlo. I mean, these players are all practically 40 now. They're well past their prime, but fantastic players in their own right. So they'll all be playing. Frank Lampard and Steven Gerrard haven't been selected, so English fans won't get to see them, sadly. But those are the big names, and you've also got Giovinco, who used to play in Italy. Apart from that, it's a collection of not so well-known young American players. Supplemented by these aging stars.
Now, one thing I think is taken, I've looked at sort of the last 2014, 2015, and the All-Stars have won it twice. 2014 was against Bayern Munich. They won 2-1. And then 2015 was against Tottenham. And they also won 2-1. I think one of the main questions that we've got to ask ourselves here is who is going to take this match more seriously. Obviously, Arsenal are just heading into, MLS is sort of midway through their season. Arsenal are just heading into theirs. Will they be rotating the new players? Will they be trying out tactics? How important is this win for Arsenal? How important is it for the MLS All-Stars? I would personally say it's a bit more important for the MLS All-Stars. What's your point of view?
I think it's undoubtedly more important for the MLS All-Stars. You've got this game, yes, you're right, that comes mid-season in the MLS calendar. All the players are fully match fit. They're all sharp. The younger American ones are going to be delighted to have been chosen to represent their league. And it's a bit of a shop window because for a change, the Premiership teams are going to be looking at a match featuring these MLS stars. So they're in the shop window. They're maybe trying to get a move to a bigger league, say in England or Italy or France or Spain. And then for the aging MLS sort of former greats like Villa and Kaká, it's just a wonderful opportunity for them to pit their wits against a really good team again. So they'll go all out for it, I think. For Arsenal, it'll be a completely different case. About 5 of their best players won't be there. Mesut Ozil, Alexis Sanchez, Laurent Koscielny, Olivier Giroud. None of them are going to be playing. They're all recovering from Euro 2016 or Copa America. So they haven't travelled out there. So it's going to be a young, sort of experimental, inexperienced side, very much lacking in match fitness, lacking in sharpness, that's kind of just trying to get ready for the real test, which is next season. They're not going to be wanting to get injured, so they're going to pull out of tackles perhaps. And you've got to think that the MLS team will be far more motivated and really should go on and win it.
Is this though a chance for sort of the young players, even the sort of the new players for Arsenal to really sort of use this as a stage to show off their skills and potentially be chosen sort of for the A team coming into the new season?
Oh, very much so. Yeah, indeed, it certainly is. Very correct. Yeah, you've got Granit Xhaka, who has just signed for Arsenal for £30 million. He's going to be playing. It's his chance to shine. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There is going to be a lot of good, talented players in the Arsenal side. It's just a bit of a shame for the MLS that they're going to be lacking a lot of their stars and that they're possibly not going to be as motivated. Some of the first team players anyway aren't going to be as motivated as they might. Yes, you might get a lot of young players that are excitedly charging about the place, but basically the whole squad is going to be lacking in match fitness a bit because they're just coming back from their summer holidays and they're going to be jet lagged from flying all the way over to San Jose. So yes, I think some of them will be up for it, but as you've seen in previous years, I mean, the MLS team beat Tottenham and they beat Bayern Munich, who would both be expected to destroy an MLS MLS team in normal circumstances. So I think Arsenal will struggle here too.
Yeah, well, do you know what? I think we're both on the same page here. Of all the reasons that we've mentioned, and normally, right, the outrights here, 2.4 Betfred for the All-Stars, Arsenal 2.5, Coral, draw 3.4 Betfred. Normally at that price at 2.4, I would take it as a draw no bet, but in this case, I am jumping head, tail, feet, you name it. All-Stars win 2.4 Betfred. I think it's got to be done.
I'll jump in with you, but just as a note of caution, I would say I'd perhaps advise against not putting a massive stake on this game, simply because it's a friendly and it's hard to know. They're just a bit hard to tell how they'll go, simply because some of the players' motivation will be a bit questionable. We've already said that the Arsenal players won't want to get injured ahead of the new season. And there'll be a lot of substitutions going on. It'll have a bit of a carnival atmosphere. So anything can happen. Yes, I do fancy MLS to win this one, but I wouldn't put my mortgage on it.
No, I wouldn't put my mortgage, but I definitely put a chunk of it on there. I don't know. I think the All-Stars have got a lot to prove in this match here, and I think they want the win more. Not to mention they don't have the travel. Not to mention, they're mid-season and fighting fit and, all warmed up, as opposed to sort of, Arsenal are just starting their season fresh off of the summer holidays. Players aren't playing because of Euro 2016. I'm MLS All-Stars all in.
Me too. Well, I mean, they can beat Bayern Munich, they can beat Tottenham. They should easily be able to beat Arsenal, shouldn't they?
Yeah. All right, great stuff, Martin. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.